Okay, so it falls to me now to close the conference. I can honestly say we've covered a lot of ground today. We started out with the explanation of all the opportunities that space is affording for the UK and what we can do to exploit it. We've talked about the new national space strategy. We've discussed how space is being used to make life safe for us on Earth. We've talked about space sustainability and collecting some of the rubbish we've been putting into space, the ambitions to go back to the moon, finding life on other planets. We've talked about how to inspire people into taking science. We've talked about a lot of the issues to do with climate change and what ESA's missions are doing and other agencies' missions are doing to actually tackle that, and how we're weighing up the biosphere by flying space radar, how we're making things in space, the history of the sun, solar activity, how we can use small satellites to investigate some of the cosmological things. We've heard about Solar Orbiter, and we've had a very interesting discussion on various aspects of international trade and space. And very finally, we've had a trip to Mars to end the day. So I'd like to thank all of our speakers. It's been a really good range of topics. We've had a good balance of industry and academia, which I think is good. I'd like to thank the chairs of the sessions who have guided us through the day. I'd also like to thank the organising committee for the Early Careers Conference, who many of you won't have seen, but we had a pre-run of the Appleton Conference yesterday with our younger staff running an equivalent to the Appleton Space Conference. I'd like to thank all my division heads really for all the effort they put into helping us choose the speakers. Caroline, Madeline and Vicky and my comms team for putting this together. And White Space Production for actually organising the day. And finally, all of you for attending and making the day the success it is. So all that remains for me to do is to close the conference. Thank all our speakers again. Remind you that the next Appleton conference usually will take place on the first Thursday of December next year. We hope to see you all in person this time. And I think that date is the 1st of December. So thank you all for coming, and I'd like to close the conference for this year.